The small family restaurant on Oak Street was buzzing with the usual evening noise, clinking cutlery, murmured conversations, and the soft jazz playing in the background. Ethan Coleman, a single dad, in his mid-30s, sat at a corner table with his 7-year-old daughter, Lily. They had just finished their Friday pancake tradition. Lily swung her feet under the table and looked up at her dad. "Daddy, can we get ice cream?" Ethan smiled. "Only if you promise no more sprinkles on the floor." She giggled. "No promises." Just as Ethan waved at their server, a sudden crash echoed from near the entrance. Everyone turned. A young woman stumbled backward into a table, nearly falling. 2 men followed her in, tall, rough-looking, clearly angry. One grabbed her wrist. "Emma, stop acting stupid and come with us," the taller one growled. The woman, Emma, shook her head, breath trembling. "I said no." "Leave me alone." The restaurant fell silent. People watched, frozen, unsure of what to do. Ethan's jaw tightened. He didn't like trouble. He didn't want a scene in front of Lily. But he also couldn't sit there and do nothing. Beside him, Lily whispered, "Daddy, she looks scared. Can we help her?" That was it. Ethan stood. He stepped toward the men calmly, voice steady. "Let her go." The taller man turned, annoyed. "Mind your business, hero." "I would," Ethan said, "but dragging women around in public isn't something I can ignore." The other man smirked. "And what are you, her bodyguard?" "He doesn't have to be," Emma snapped. "I want you two to leave me alone." The taller one tightened his grip, making her wince. Ethan's eyes narrowed. "Let her go." The man lunged first. Ethan moved quicker. In one swift motion, he grabbed the attacker's arm, twisted it behind his back, and shoved him face down onto the table. The second man swung, but Ethan dodged and delivered a firm kick to his knee, sending him stumbling. Gasps filled the restaurant. "Dad," Lily squeaked. "It's okay, sweetheart. Stay right there," he called over his shoulder. When the taller man tried to push himself up, Ethan pinned him again, voice low and controlled. "You're done, both of you." The restaurant manager was already on the phone with the police. Within minutes, officers arrived and hauled the men outside. Emma watched them leave, then sank into a chair, shaking. Ethan knelt beside her. "You okay?" She nodded weakly. They've been harassing me for weeks. I blocked one of them online, and they showed up at my workplace. Today, they followed me inside the restaurant." "That's not okay," Ethan said softly. "You don't have to go through that alone." Lily appeared next to them, wide-eyed. "Miss, do you want my ice cream? Ice cream makes me feel better." Emma let out a teary laugh. "Thank you, sweetie. I think I needed that." The next day, the sun was barely up when Ethan heard a knock on the door. He opened it to find Emma holding a small box of pastries. "Hi," she said shyly. "I hope this isn't too weird. I just wanted to thank you." "You didn't have to," Ethan replied. "I wanted to," she insisted. "You didn't even know me, and you stood up for me." Lily peeked from behind her dad. "Is that cake?" "It's cinnamon rolls," Emma smiled, bending down. "Do you like those?" "I love those," Ethan laughed. "Come on in." They sat around the kitchen table. It felt surprisingly natural, like they had known each other longer than 24 hours. But Emma's expression grew serious. "I went to the police today," she said. "They told me those men won't get away with it, and they suggested I shouldn't be alone for a few days." "You're welcome to stay here for a bit," Ethan said before he could rethink it. Emma blinked. "Really? I don't want a burden." "You're not," he assured her. "Plus, Lily's already decided we like you." Lily nodded enthusiastically. "You can sleep in the guest room, and I'll show you my drawings, and we can bake cookies." Emma laughed, covering her face. I haven't felt this safe in a long time. Later that evening, they ordered pizza. Lily insisted they watch a movie together. Emma sat beside Ethan on the couch, their shoulders brushing occasionally. Halfway through the movie, Lily fell asleep with her head on Emma's lap. Emma ran her fingers gently through the child's hair. She's adorable. She's my whole world, Ethan said quietly. Emma looked at him, something soft and grateful in her eyes. You're a good dad. And you, he replied, are stronger than you think. She swallowed, emotion tightening her voice. Yesterday, I thought no one would help me. Then you showed up. Anyone should have, he said. But they didn't, she whispered. You did. They shared a long, warm silence. A week later, the case against the attackers was moving forward. Emma was staying with Ethan and Lily temporarily, but every day it felt less temporary. One evening, after dinner, Emma sat next to him on the porch, watching Lily chase fireflies. You changed everything for me, she said softly. You're safe now, he replied. Emma slipped her hand into his. I feel safe because of you. Ethan smiled, small, genuine. I'm glad you knocked on my door. I'm glad you opened it. Lily ran back to them, a jar glowing in her hands. Look, fireflies. Ethan wrapped an arm around both of them. Beautiful, he murmured. And for the first time in a long time, the future didn't feel frightening for any of them. Instead, it felt like a second chance, a beginning, a home.